everyone. Today we will learn about symmetry. Now you have already learnt about symmetrical figures and line of symmetry in your earlier classes. We can find many things in our surroundings which are symmetrical. There are some English alphabets also which are symmetrical. So what is symmetry or symmetrical figures? A figure is said to be symmetrical if it can be folded along a line into two equal parts. Okay, so a figure is said to be symmetrical if we can fold it along a line into two equal parts, and the line which is formed after folding it, so that line is known as line of symmetry. Now let us start exercise 12.4, which is based on symmetry. Which of the following figures are symmetrical? Now you are very much aware about symmetrical figures. Symmetrical figures are those which can be folded along the line and can be divided into two equal parts. So let us see which are the figures that are symmetrical. So first figure is symmetrical because we can fold it along a line and can divide it into two equal parts. So this is a symmetrical figure. Same is the case with part B. We can fold this figure along the line and we can just have two equal parts of it. So this is a symmetrical figure. Now C part is not symmetrical. We can't fold it and have equal parts. Now part D is also not symmetrical. Now part E, here we can just fold it along the line and can have two equal parts. So this figure is a symmetrical figure. Same is the case with part F. We can just fold this figure. If we just draw this figure on a piece of paper, we can fold it along a line and have two equal parts of it. Now in part G, we can't have two equal parts of this figure after folding it along a line. And similarly, we can't have a symmetrical figure if we will fold these two kinds of figures along a line. So we will not be able to have two equal parts. So which are the symmetrical figure in question number 1? A, B, E, F and G. And why? Because these figures can be folded along a line and can be divided into two equal parts. Now let us see question number 2. Which of the following letters are symmetrical? Now here we have to see which of the following letters are symmetrical. So first of all, let us talk about letter N. So is this letter symmetrical? No. Why? Because you cannot hold it up to a mirror and read it properly. So it fails right-left symmetry. So this letter is not symmetrical. And you know, symmetrical figures are only those which can be folded along a line and can be divided into two equal parts. Next is letter F. Now this is also not symmetrical. Letter O, this is symmetrical because we can fold it along a line and we can divide it into two equal parts, or we can say we can hold it up to a mirror and read it properly. Fine. Now letter F is also a symmetrical letter. Letter L is not symmetrical. The reason is same. You cannot hold it up to a mirror and read it properly. So it fails right-left symmetry. Or you can't fold it along a line and you can't divide it into two equal parts. Now letter M. Letter M is a symmetrical letter because if you will hold it up to a mirror and read it properly, now you can say it is a symmetrical letter, or if you will fold it along a line, you can divide it into two equal parts. That is why this letter is a symmetrical letter. Letter H is also a symmetrical letter. G is not a symmetrical letter. Letter E is symmetrical, and letter Z is again not a symmetrical letter. It looks the same after being rotated by 180 degree around its center, but it does not have a mirror symmetry. Fine. Next is question number 3. Which of the following figures are divided into two halves? Now in all these figures we can see a line of symmetry. Now we have to see whether the line of symmetry is dividing the figure into two equal parts or not. If the line of symmetry is dividing the figure into two equal parts, then we can say that the two halves are equal and the figure is divided into two halves. And if the line of symmetry is not dividing the figure into two parts, it means the figure is not divided into two halves. So let us see part A. If the cylindrical pipe is cut along the dotted line. So if we will cut this cylindrical pipe along this dotted line, so will it be divided into two halves? No, it will not be divided into two halves. Part B. If the boat is cut along the dotted lines, so if we will cut this boat along the dotted lines, it will be divided into two equal halves. So yes. Part C. If the cup is cut along the dotted lines. So if we will cut this cup along this dotted line, this will not be divided into two equal halves because this handle is extra in it. So the answer is no. Part G. If the joker's cap is cut along the vertical line. So if we will cut this joker's cap along this vertical line, so this will be divided into two equal halves. So the answer is yes. Next, if this pot is cut along the dotted line. Now here this is the dotted line. If we will cut this pot along the dotted line, so we will get two equal halves. So the answer is yes. Now, next is question number 4. Which of the following numerals are symmetrical? Now it is the case of numbers. Now we have seen the symmetrical figures, symmetrical alphabets. Now we will talk about the numbers. So let us see. Is number 3 symmetrical? Yes, because if we will fold it along the line, we will be able to divide it into two equal parts, or we can say if we will hold it up to a mirror and read, we'll be able to read it properly. So yes, it is a symmetrical number. Now number 9 is not a symmetrical number because we cannot fold it along the line and have two equal parts. Now number 8 is a symmetrical number. Number 4 is not symmetrical. Reason is same. 0 is a symmetrical number because if we will fold it along the line, we will get two equal parts. Number 5 is also not symmetrical. So, if we will fold number 9, 4 and 5 along the line, we will not get two equal parts. That is why these numbers are not symmetrical. Or you can say if you will hold these numbers up to a mirror and try to read it, you will not be able to read them properly. So, these are not symmetrical numbers. So, my dear students, I hope you would have understood this exercise.